Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dine and Unwind. You're here with me, Darsh, and on today's show we're going to do something a little different, and that is we're going to try out a lunch menu as opposed to dinner, and we're going to do so at one of the coolest, hippest, trendiest places in Colombo, and it's none other than Ozo Colombo. I'm so excited to share this place with you. I'll catch you inside. Hey guys, so now I have Mario Mendes with me, who happens to be the F&B manager for Ozo. And Mario, thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for coming down actually to Ozo Colombo.
No problem. Mario, do you mind telling us a bit about the property and the hotel?
Ozo Colombo is one of the 3 hotels that are launching in Sri Lanka. We are actually based from Thailand, but our parent company being Onyx Hospitality Group. Ozo is a very trendy select service brand. Our main core factors being you get a great night's sleep, being the Dream Master breads. They're exclusively made for our group. We have IPTVs, we have connectivity, like any Apples, iPhones, they just connect straight in and you can pretty much watch your TV, do your emails. We're very fortunate enough to have a beautiful rooftop bar up here, overlooking the beautiful Indian Ocean, serving some fantastic molecular cocktails, as well as some amazing bites that are done actually by our Swiss-born chef, Stefan Butler. Over here we have Eat Restaurant, which is our all-day dining concept, serving a beautiful wake-up boost for breakfast. We also serve lunch and dinner a la carte. We are just in the process of launching a new menu here, especially created by our executive chef Stefan Butler again. And in the future, we're actually looking at bringing down our Thai heritage by bringing out Thai chefs and doing local Thai cuisine food festivals here.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. But one term did stand out to me when you said select service. What exactly does that mean?
Well, Ozo actually is a select service brand in Asia Pacific region. However, in Colombo, we've taken it a level up to be a full service hotel to cater to the guest mix that we're having here. I mean, we still have some unique touches being our vocal local service, which is an electronics concierge service, which tells you things to do in 24, 48, and 72 hours. It's located in our lobby, and it's very easy access for any customer to just touch, swipe, to gather information.
Well, actually I can see how all that would appeal to the modern day traveler. I mean, everybody's very tech savvy and needs to be connected, and all these services I'm sure would be very appreciated by anyone who would stay here. But well, since you're the F&B guy though, could we speak maybe more extensively about the menu?
Yeah, sure. As I mentioned before, one of the core factors that we have here, unique factors actually, is our executive Swiss chef. We have a menu actually that is mastered from all around the world to cater actually to everybody's palate. We have imported meat items from Australia and New Zealand. We do specialize in the local seafood, which is very famous, of course, stretching from Negombo to all the way down south. We touch on the Sri Lankan local favorites. Our chef and of course his team being Sri Lankans, we try to cater as much as possible the authentic Sri Lankan taste.
Well, that sounds exciting. So, do you know what I'll be cooking today with the chef?
Actually, chef has a big surprise for you today. That's why we don't want to actually relieve it. But I think we're gonna surprise for you and the guests today, actually. So we're gonna take you into the kitchen and see how we go.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much, Mark. Let's head on back now.
Yeah.
Everybody, now we're back in the kitchen here at Ozo with executive chef Stefan. who's from, well, all the way from Switzerland. But you started out there, but you've traveled the world. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Yeah, I did my apprenticeship in Switzerland. I did a couple of hotels there. Then I started to travel all over the world. I did in Norway a little bit, then I went a couple of times to Canada. I went in the Middle East. I went in Oman, Doha, and a couple of places. I went a long time in Thailand. Spent 9 years there.
Wow, that's a long time.
I went quick to Mongolia to help out a friend, and yeah, different places.
Wow. So how did you end up here in Sri Lanka?
I got an offer here, and then I thought Sri Lanka is pretty good. It's a nice place, good country. I worked with Sri Lankan people in the Middle East, pretty comfortable with them. So it's a good culture, and that's why I came.
Think it's going to be another 9-year stint?
Let's see. You never know. You never know. I never said I'm going to be 9 years in Thailand. I never said I'm going to be married in Thailand. So, and it all changed. So let's see.
Great. So what do you have lined up for us today?
We're going to start with the small appetizer. It's a 5-spice roasted beetroot salad with sesame seed tuna oil.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Well, let's get started. But well, maybe before we do, what do we have?
Different herbs, microgreens. We have a little bit of rocket salad, the tuna loin, white and black sesame seed, orange fillet, orange juice, lemon juice, apple slices, beetroot, 5-spice, Chinese 5-spice, curd, and pepper and salt. Okay, the first step is we're gonna season the tuna loin with salt and pepper. We use white pepper, so you don't actually see it on the tuna loin after. Many chefs use black pepper. I use for seafood. I use mainly white pepper.
And is the flavor milder as well?
Yeah, it's not that strong, overpowering, because anyway you're gonna have other flavors of 5-spice in there. It's gonna be dominant already. Okay, then
okay, comes the fun part.
Yeah, you just dip it in. It's very easy. You just dip it into the sesame seed, you press it on, make 2 layers around, and that's basically it. Keep it on side. We cut that in cubes. Make sure you cut the edges a little bit off, so when you of course these you can use for other things after. Big size cubes.
It's quite thick.
Yeah, because when you're gonna roast them after, then they will shrink anyway a little bit.
And how long will you roast it for?
5-10 minutes. Okay, that's basically it.
I love how this dish has a lot of sweet elements going for it. With beetroot, the apple, the orange.
Then again, use a little bit the basis again, salt and pepper. And then use the 5-spice. Be careful about the quantity, it's up to you how much you use. Some people like them more than other ones.
Sure.
Then you give a dash of olive oil. And then you just toast it a little bit. So.
Oh, and guys at home, if you're wondering, 5-spice is not a Sri Lankan spice, so don't use your unroasted curry powder. It's not the same thing.
No, not really. It's Chinese based, okay?
Yeah, it has a very strong flavor of aniseed. It's quite nice actually. It's very different to ours.
So that's basically it. That's the whole magic, and then you're gonna put it in the oven and you roast it.
Great. Well, Chef had that tuna completely encrusted with the beautiful sesame that he had, both black and white, and he's just gonna sear it for a second. Right?
Yeah. What you need to make sure is that the pan is pretty hot. Put a little bit of olive oil inside, not too much. Then basically you're gonna sear it on all sides.
Well, one thing is you can really judge a chef by his pan. Does this travel with you wherever you go?
Yeah, all over the world.
I knew it.
The thing is, in the kitchen the equipment is used heavy duty, so it's not like at home.
And even the ingredients you use for your salad, I mean, with the the body of the fish, you have the very light, very sweet elements.
It's a little bit a different combination, but it's not a heavy dish. It's very easy and simple, and you can do it at home as well. So that's why we do that today. We're not gonna create difficult dishes today.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna love this dish because I don't know, I have this huge affinity for sesame. I think, especially because, well, in Istanbul I've had this susam bread, which is iconic there.
With the coat of sesame.
Exactly, it's completely encrusted. Pretty much like this, except it's bread, not fish. And
so let's see how you're gonna like that.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it.
Alright, so that's basically it. Just cook it. And that's it, that's the whole magic behind it. It needs to be rare. It's kind of like Chinese, you eat the tuna also there. Right. So if you overcook it, it just becomes too dry. Okay, but again, personal flavor of everybody.
Sure. So if somebody wanted it done a little bit
more well done, you cook it well done. But me personally, I prefer it rare, like when you eat a sushi.
So our fish is done. So is our beetroot. It's out of the oven, and it's just a matter of making a salad.
Yeah. So the first thing is we're gonna do quick the sauce, the dressing, which is very straightforward as well. You use curd. Sri Lanka has beautiful curd, so we use that. A couple of spoons, it's enough. Then you take a little bit of lemon juice. Take the orange juice. A little bit salt, pepper. Again, we use white pepper, so you cannot see it in the curd itself, so it basically looks nice. Mix it until it's nice and smooth, and that's basically going to be the dressing. So, okay. Then the next one we cut the tuna. So it's still rare in the middle, and you have a nice cross around. So that's all you need basically. Take a couple of beetroots. Sprinkle them all over the plates. Then you take some apple slices. Orange fillets.
I love the color. It's red, orange, green, the white.
Just wait when it's finished, it's getting better.
Yeah.
So you take a little bit of the sauce.
For some reason I thought you could toss all of it in the yogurt.
No. So, it's more easy than everybody thinks. When you take the tuna, you put that in between. It's up to you how you put them together. So, then you take some of the small leaves. This is rocket leaf. They have a little peppery flavor as well. So, there is a lot of flavor actually in. This is sweet basil. So you stick it in.
So would you present this to the table with regular cutlery, or would you give chopsticks?
You can actually eat them both ways. You can eat with chopsticks because everything is already in bite size, or you do it in regular cutlery. Okay.
Very pretty.
Enjoy. It's a different way. Yeah. Most of people may think you toss everything.
Right. That's what I thought you were going to do. So there you have it. And none tossed. Untossed.
And it's pretty easy, no? You can do it at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you have a small party or whatever, you do that at home. You can impress.
Well, I'm definitely going to copy your dressing.
And then, as I said, you can change the garnishes the way you want. You can add some red radish. You can add some tomatoes or whatever you have.
Yeah, okay. There you have it. So we are on to our main after this. Okay. What do we have lined up?
First we're going to do a quick soup. Thai tom yum soup. Tom yum goong.
Nice.
Okay.
about to make one of my all-time favorites, which is a tom yum soup.
Tom yum kung.
Yeah, tom yum kung. What's the difference?
No, tom yum kung. Kung means shrimp.
Shrimp. Great.
And kai means chicken.
I prefer the shrimp, so
Yeah.
this is perfect. And I'm
That's why I
expecting
thought we do that.
Yeah, and I'm expecting great things because you've lived in Thailand for 9 years.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of places serve up tom yum in Colombo, but very few places get it right. So
let's see.
Yeah.
Let's give them a shot here. Okay. You have coriander leaves. You have shallots. You have mushrooms, lemongrass, lime leaf, coffee lime leaf, chili, galanga, and lemon, tomatoes, or lime juice, fish sauce, Thai fish sauce, and obviously the shrimps.
how different do you think it would be if people were to substitute the coffee with just regular lime leaves here and the galanga with ginger? Would that work?
You cannot change the galanga with ginger because that's a different it's a different taste, different flavor. You can change the lime leaf with coffee lime leaf. That's
Okay.
so it's okay, no problem.
So that's about it. That's all we can change.
Certain things is like you need to stick with the Thai fish sauce. Don't start with Philippine fish sauce because it's a complete different flavor.
Is that the squid sauce?
Thai fish sauce has a different flavor than the Philippine fish sauce.
So that would make a huge difference.
Yeah, that makes a complete difference. What we do here is I don't have the original straw mushroom what you use in Thailand, so we are using button mushrooms. That you can change as well. That's up to you.
Great. Let's get started. So we have the broth.
Yeah,
That's
the
been
broth
going.
is ready.
Right. So all these ingredients just get tossed
One thing is what you need to make sure when you have the shrimp, you really need to take this little part off here.
Yeah, and you can see quite big. So how do you make this stock? You said it's from scratch?
It's from scratch. It's basically you make a shrimp stock. You cook the shrimp shells out with a little bit of seasoning, herbs, spices. You let them cook for a long time. Then you strain it off. Now basically what we do is we add all the ingredients, a little bit of lemongrass, mushroom, and boil them out. Chili, kalanga, lime leaves.
Nice. This is honestly
What you usually do is you need to take the stem out, okay? So it makes it even better. Then tomatoes we're gonna add in the ending. You cook that for some time. Then again you add the fish sauce for flavor. Lemon juice, very important. It needs to be sour.
right.
If it's not sour, then okay, you let it cook until the shrimps are ready. And that's basically it.
Wow, that's
Get the
quick.
flavor in. The important thing is that you have to stock.
Right.
That is the right thing, and then the rest it comes along.
So if you have the tom yum paste. So guys, our soup is done. Only one more thing left to do. That's to dish it out.
Yeah, I think to present the dish it takes more time than to actually cook
make
it.
it.
Okay. So. Okay, normally you get all your things in the soup in the bowl.
Right.
Here I presented a little bit different.
Okay.
You scratch all the items out here, ingredients.
So you were telling about the tom yum paste. Do people in Thailand usually just duck the paste in at home? Or?
No, they don't do the paste.
Okay.
No way. That would be an insult to their national dish. Okay, so you take the shrimps, you put that in. So take the tomatoes, a little bit of the garnish. I mean, this is up to you how much garnish you're gonna put into it. This is all entirely to you. So then put the piece of.
Fancy tom yum.
Then what we do is we serve it in a teapot.
Oh. Very nice.
So,
I hope you don't make tea in that afterwards.
no, we don't use that for tea. So we have the one what I use only for the soup, and then we have the one what I use for tea.
Yeah.
So otherwise, the spicy silent tea would not be everybody's flavor, I think.
Oh, who wouldn't want prawn tea?
What do you think, no?
Now, that has to be the coolest presentation of a soup I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a different way, no? You can do that easily at home as well. Just make sure you're gonna wash the pot before you put your silent tea inside, and the spicy silent tea. That would be a different story. So, but you use a teapot or anything at home, coffee pot. You serve that to your guests and to be pretty impressed.
Sure, and it's also a great way to, you know, strain out all the lemongrass.
You get all the things, all the herbs and everything is in there. As I said, garnish how much you want to put in there. Is a story.
Appetizer done, soup done.
Now we get the main course.
Yes. What do you have?
You forgot already.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We get a kabayaki glazed chicken breast on grilled honey polenta with lemongrass salad and grilled vegetable.
Sounds great.
Okay.
So
a lot of things is pre-prepared already because it takes actually quite some time to do this dish. Okay.
Right.
So,
because you said even the main sauce.
A kabayaki sauce is basically is a reduction of soya sauce, mirin, and sugar. So you put all together and then you reduce it on a low temperature for quite some time. Then we have the polenta here, which is also pre-cooked. To cook the polenta itself, it takes at least 15 minutes to a half an hour because you need to cook it out the proper way that the floury flavor gets out. Otherwise, it's very tough to eat. Okay. We have a little bit of chicken gravy, lemon juice, and we got the ingredients for the lemongrass salad. Lemongrass, shallots, chili, and that's basically it. We got the chicken breast and we have the vegetable that we're gonna grill.
Great. Okay. There you have it.
The vegetable we cut in round slices.
Quite big discs.
Yeah, quite chunky. Because when you grill them, they will become soft after, okay? So, you take out this trunk, you cut a little bit in, and then you basically break it out, and you get the whole piece out here. That's how you get rid of it. The ugly part of things you get rid of.
This is fennel, right?
That's fennel, yeah. You can use any vegetable what you want, so this is completely up to you again, okay?
Right.
So, that's it.
Like that. So basically, this gets seasoned before it goes on in the pan?
You basically season all this vegetable. The carrots we're gonna cook first quick.
Sure.
In the meantime you marinate. I use pepper now, black pepper, because this goes with a different dish with the chicken. So there can be a little bit, grilled vegetable can have the peppery flavor, okay? Chicken breast, the same thing. You use black pepper, salt, put a little bit of kabayaki sauce on top. You let that marinate for 5 minutes, so you can infuse the flavor.
Okay, chef, let's fry up the chicken.
Okay, again, heat up the pan with a little bit of olive oil inside. Take the chicken.
Skin side down first.
Skin side first is here the skin. So you can actually see the glaze. It went already into the meat. So if you wait 5 minutes, so because sugar is caramelizing already.
Yeah.
Then we cook it, finish in the oven after. You put that on. You put another tip of kabayaki sauce on top. And then you roast it, finish in the oven. It takes about 15 minutes, I'm sure.
So we got our veggies going.
Yeah.
We got them seared, basically.
Pan seared already. It's in the oven. Chicken is seared. It's in the oven.
So just one little salad left to go.
Now we make the salad mise en place quick. Prepare that. Until then, the chicken will be ready as well. So that is easy. You take lemongrass.
Is this something you came up with, or is this something quite traditional?
You get in Thailand, you get a similar salad like that actually. So I just love it. It's very refreshing.
We've had a couple on the show, and one thing you guys all have in common, you run immaculately clean kitchens. It's really, really impressive to see how you guys work.
So okay, I'm gonna check your show which chefs you had on. No, I have to say in Sri Lanka the kitchens what I have seen, all of them they are clean. They are
They
good.
are definitely. Yeah.
There is no place what I say it's not safe.
Oh, sure. Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. But
I think it is also has something to do that all the chefs, most of the chefs, they have worked in Maldives, Middle East, or anywhere else, where hygiene is a big part. You need to have the HACCP, you need to follow the system there. So, and Middle East is very, very strict. It's quite tough, but it's good. So you take a little bit of fish sauce. You mix this whole thing. Lemon juice, fish sauce. And that's basically it. You get the rest of the flavor you get out of the chili, the lemongrass, and
look at the color.
the whole thing.
It's lovely. So let's go.
Okay, so chicken is ready, vegetable, polenta, everything is there. So what do we do now? We cut our chicken.
Actually, on the topic of kitchens, I find it really interesting. This is up on the 14th floor, right at the rooftop. And all this time I've been calling, I've come here many times before, but I've always just called it the rooftop at Ozo. I didn't realize there was a name, and it's called on 14th, right?
It's called on 14. A little bit of chicken gravy on 14 because it's basically the 14th floor here. So.
Yeah, because that much. But there is one level higher, though, right? It goes up to.
We have a private rooftop upstairs, which is a separate section. It's kind of a higher floor, but this is the restaurant up here. So you get the polenta, then you make the vegetable tower, stack that up all together. Carrot, all the vegetable. You take the chicken. Place it on. Get a little bit of the lemongrass chili salad.
And I love how we used all these different traditional elements, and it looks so modern at the same time.
This one here is basically European, a little bit Japanese, and then it got the Thai flavor in as well. So that is basically it.
There you go. Well on the plate.
Then again, you can add some more herbs and flavors and things. That's up to you, but very easy to do.
Yeah, and that looks scrumptious. I can't wait to try that. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
So guys, for once it's lunchtime here on the show as opposed to dinner, and I have for you Alexander, who's the area general manager for Ozo. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to have you here at Ozo, one of the coolest hotel in the city.
Oh, I agree. Oh, and it's not going to be the only one in Sri Lanka, is it?
Absolutely not. We are opening also in Kandy in the hills, and a bit later, in about 1 or 2 years' time, in Goa as well.
Oh, very close to the 3 main centers.
Absolutely, we will have Sri Lanka covered.
But what do you have to say about this property in particular?
I think this property has a real unique features. We are a city hotel with a resort feel due to the fact that we are really in a seafront property where you can enjoy really incredible views of the sea. I think that's probably really what is our unique selling point.
So Ozo is a Thai brand, but I've met your chef and he's Swiss, and I've met you and you're Swiss. So do you only hire people from Switzerland?
Not at all. I mean, it's pure coincidence. Chef is from Bern, from the German-speaking part of Switzerland, and as myself, I'm from the French-speaking part. So, well, same country, but different language.
Okay, fair enough. And well, actually, I can't wait to get started on what Chef and I whipped up in the back. It looked truly amazing, and I think the appetizer was a sesame encrusted tuna. And have you tried it before?
I have. So I'm very happy to share it with you now.
Ooh, nice.
So it's Chef is really passionate about what he does. So.
Oh, I see it coming. Wow.
Fantastic. We really look forward to it.
Cherry, okay?
Should we? Thank you.
So what do we have here? Looks very appetizing.
Well, I think it's the roasted beetroot salad with the 5-spice dressing and of course the tuna.
Seared tuna with sesame seeds. Very interesting. Let's try it.
So, yeah.
Be my guest.
Thank you.
Our guest.
Take some of the beetroot. It's better.
Yes. Nothing wrong. What's interesting is the dressing. So 5-spice dressing, some beetroot.
Oh. I never thought fish and sesame would go so well together.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, chef is right. It's a very light dish. It's not
very basic, colorful, pleasing to the eyes.
The dressing. My goodness. Wow, you should try a bit of the orange with the fish.
Absolutely. This combination is very, very, very interesting. Sweet and sour. Sesame seed, crispy, soft and crispy at the same time. Very interesting. At the table.
Thank you.
Oh, that's an original way actually to present the tom yum goong.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about tipping your soup as you go into the table.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We look forward to it. Wow, it's a beautiful presentation.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Very good.
That's top tummy.
But again, here you can feel and smell the galangal, lemongrass, almond. It is really the traditional Thai soup.
And I'm gonna just use my hand for this one. It's massive granules. Delicious. Beautiful. Well, usually after 2 courses we go in for dessert on the show, but that's a close enough substitute. This chicken, which I can't complain about. So that's what's up next to me.
Chef, we look forward to your main course. So now we have chicken breast.
When I see 2 pieces, perfect.
Yes. Oh, we can share. So chicken breast on a honey polenta, tower of grilled vegetables, and a lemongrass salad. So.
Do you care if I steal the fennel?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I would serve you the chicken.
Oh, thank you.
As a hotelier, I should be able. A little bit of polenta with honey.
Sure. And I love the different layers. It's almost like looking at a ratatouille.
Yes. I'll leave the carrot for you.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
And well, I'm gonna try this chicken. And I'm so glad Chef's left the skin on.
With the skin. Very good.
Delicious. And I'm so glad that Chef sticks to what inspires him, and I mean, clearly he has a great love for Asian cuisine. I mean, he's lived in Thailand for almost a decade. Yeah. And you can really taste it on the plate.
And this is teppanyaki sauce. So it has Japanese origin. It's a reduction of soy sauce. So it's a bit also a little bit sweet, some sweetness in it. So it's very interesting. Hope you're having a very pleasant dining experience here at
Very
Ozo.
pleasant. I mean, I would have thought like nothing could top the view, but this right here does. So, thank you so
The
much.
view, the food, Ozo.
Great company.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, this is just too cute for words. There are 3 girls eating by themselves. I have to go see what they have to say about the food. Hi guys.
Hi,
So, what are your names?
Ariana,
Ariana,
Letitia,
Letitia, and
Leanne.
Leanne. So, how did you guys end up here?
Okay. Like you mean in Sri Lanka?
Oh, sure. I'm in the restaurant, but yeah, Sri Lanka.
So actually my dad works for the Swiss Embassy, so we had to come here for, I don't know why.
Okay. Well, you're here now, and you seem to like your pastas.
Yes. Yes.
Well, what are you having?
I'm having carbonara.
And what are you having?
I'm having penny with cheese.
Penny with cheese, and yours looks very red. What is that?
Bolognese.
Ah, nice, nice. So, tell me, who do you think got the best plate? Of course. Okay, so you vote for yourself? Okay, so definitely get the bolognese. Great, guys. Thank you so much for talking to us. Well, so how long are you in Sri Lanka?
I've been here for 2 years and I'm staying in for 4 years, but I need to do 2 more years.
Okay, so you guys go to school here?
Yes.
Yeah. Together?
No, we go together, me and Letitia, but she goes to another school.
Oh, okay. So how do you guys all know each other?
Well, I came to her house and she came to her house for a party, so then I met her.
Ah, party buddies. Great. Well, this is great. And I'm glad you guys are having fun. So take care. Enjoy your food.
Thank you.
Hi guys, now I have 2 lovely ladies for you who are brunching by the window. Hi, you're Marian? Is that
My name is Marian.
Marian. And you're Paula?
Paula.
Great. Thank you for agreeing to speak with us. What are you having today?
I'm having a crab meat tomato and avocado salad.
Oh, that sounds lovely. How about you?
Salmon, smoked salmon, and potato salad.
Fantastic. And are you guys here on holiday?
No, actually no. I live here in Sri Lanka.
For how long?
Already 2 years and 6 months.
So that's quite a while.
20 hours. Yes.
Okay. So how did you come across this place?
Well, we heard from our friend and then they recommend the food is good. So we tried. So this is not only my first time to come here.
Oh, nice. So what do you recommend to others who might want to try out the food here?
I can recommend everything for them.
Really? That's a lot of things for you to try, guys. Great. Thank you so much, Paula and Marian. Thank you. Enjoy it. There you go, guys. I've had a fantastic lunch here at the Eat Restaurant at Ozo. So if you're looking for a cool, hip, young place to hang out and unwind and have a great meal, well, now we know where you need to head. So I will see you again next week. You guys take care. And remember, check us out on YouTube and do like our Facebook page. Stay lean but not hungry.